Hey guys, welcome back. We have yet another ProTech. I know, I've done a bunch of ProTechs, but they're pretty freaking awesome. I don't know what to tell you. And my good buddy Gil over at Wild About Sporting Goods has a promo code, and he sends me a lot of ProTechs lately. And I like to help him out, and I like to have the content. So whatever he's going to send me, I'm going to talk about because that's how I can do a video every day. Not all of the videos are from him. I have other people sending knives too. I think I have two more. This one plus one more ProTech from Gil. And then I can get that stuff sent back to him. So I'm trying to just wrap those up so that I can send them back. So that he can then maybe send some more. So let's dive into this one because it's pretty cool. It's small, but pretty cool. This is the ProTech SRB, or the Short Blade Rockeye. 3 3/4 closed, just a hair over that actually. 6.5 inches overall. 2.67 blade, 2.54 cutting edge of S35 VN. The blade thickness is 0.124. Overall thickness is 0.472 minus the clip. And it weighs in at just 3 ounces. So it's right there, maybe a tad heavier than your 1 ounce an inch, right? Because the blade is 2.67, so it should weigh in at 2.5 ounces, give or take. But because it's an automatic, I think that would just kind of, there's some mechanism in the spring and all of that good stuff, where it's just going to weigh a little bit more. So let's zoom in here real quick because I am absolutely loving this blade finish. I mean, this is, the heavy stonewash type of finish is my favorite. Like, it really is. And they've got some branding on here, but it kind of disappears as you step away from the knife. You don't really see their logo and their branding. But you've got their logo. You've got S35VN. You have anodized aluminum scales. Very nicely, perfectly done pocket clip. ProTech does amazing with their pocket clips. Flush mounted hardware, and the pocket clip is recessed into the scale. Perfect, perfect, perfect. They got the serial number there, designer logo, and that's it. I mean, it's just a really good looking knife. And it's a ProTech, and it fires like crazy. So it's too small for me. It really is. In the hand, it actually feels pretty good in the hand. But it's just kind of small. I don't know. For me. The jimping on it is very cool. It's cut pretty deep, but it's not sharp at all. It's very well rounded. It just feels very good if you're gripping it like that. Now that, for my hand, that's kind of an awkward grip. I would just choke up on it. I mean, not even choke up, but my thumb would just naturally rest on the top of the blade, on that swedge. But no hot spots. I mean, it feels really good. And I think, is it really too small for me, or is that my mental hang up because I typically carry larger knives? Like, let's just jump into some size comparisons. I mean, it's just a little bit different here. This video is a little bit different format. But so here it is next to my newly acquired FIF 20, which I think is kind of on the smaller side also. And this is even smaller. But is it really too small? It's really not. And we're getting off topic now, right? But we'll go to the side for a second. The Surge Bean is probably big enough for 99.5% of everything I do. Honestly, I open Amazon boxes and I open USPS boxes of knives to show on the channel. And I cut the tape when I package up a knife to ship it back to the owner. This would work perfectly for that. And the knife that I actually use the most when I am shipping and packaging is my Spyderco Delica. This is the one I use. It's right here on my table where I do all of my shipping. And this is what I use to cut all of the boxes and all of the tape for packages that I ship. So really, this isn't too small. I think I have a mental hang-up because I was started off in the knife thing with bigger overbuilt knives. And so small knives, I think I just mentally have a hang-up over. So let's do some real size comparisons now that I've rambled on about stuff that, yeah, everybody's already pretty clicked off and fast-forwarded. But here you go, the Sharpie. Let's just kind of try to wrap this one up. Get right to the meat and taters of it. So it is actually shorter than the Delica, which I think is too small already, but I think that's a mental thing. Let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think? Am I just having a mental hang-up? How about the ZT0230? Very cool fixed slip joint. I'm not a huge slip joint person, but this one's, I don't know. Somebody sent it in for review. I reviewed one, and as I shipped theirs back, another buddy, like 3 other buddies, ordered these based on my review. And another buddy reached out and said, hey, I've got one of those. You talked about liking it. Do you want one? So I ended up buying it. Okay, whatever. That was... And then how about next to the Chris Reeve Large Sebenza 21? So I do like the ZT0230. It's one of the only slip joints that I have. It's pretty cool. I'm, at this point going to let some stuff go, I think, because I just have more knives than I know what to do with at this point. So I am going to have some moving shortly, and that ZT might be one of them. But the ProTech, you can't go wrong with a ProTech. I don't know that I have had issues with any of the ProTechs that I have reviewed. I don't necessarily love the aluminum scales sometimes on certain knives. There are some ProTechs that I just don't like the design, or they've put some inlays like skulls and things like that. Some of those I like, I don't like. Those ones are kind of 50-50, but that's purely aesthetics. It's not the functioning of the knife. It's not the design of the knife. It's just the aesthetics of the knife, if that makes sense. And you can go down in the link. There will be a link to my ProTech playlist, is what I'm trying to say, that you can go check out and see all of the ProTechs that I have done. I don't know how many there are, but there's a bunch. So go check that out. And there is a link to Gil's website down below as well. And you get 10% off by using the promo code DIRK10. And it's always fun to hear what people are, always fun to hear from them that, hey, we had 3 more people this week use your promo code and things like that. So that's super awesome. Anyway, I think I've rambled way too much on this one. I was a little bit out of sorts, but thanks for watching. I do greatly appreciate it. Please let me know what you think about size. And I probably need to do a video about size just in general. So that will be coming up. I'm going to put that on my list of topic videos to do shortly. All right, thanks, guys. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.